year, we have a book for you. We begin with author Jennifer H. Ledet to tell us about her new book, Live and Lead by Choice, Not by Chance. Good morning.
Yes, good morning, Shelby.
Well, thank you so much for making the long drive from Thibodeau.
Oh, it's nothing. I mean, we're in Bayou country, you know. So.
Yes. Well, I am so glad that you're here this morning. This is really an interesting book. Who would you say your book is for?
It's really for women in general, which is who I targeted when I wrote the book, but I've had a lot of men that say they get a lot of value out of it too.
Sure. What does it mean to lead by choice and not chance?
Yeah, so a lot of the women that I talk to feel like they're just kind of going wherever the tide takes them, you know, wherever life takes them.
Stumbling through life. I feel like that often.
Yes, exactly. And we're just kind of wherever the tide takes us. Or it might be for women who have climbed the corporate ladder and they get to the top and go, oh, what the heck, this is not what I expected. The ladder was leaning against the wrong building the whole time.
Oh.
Or a woman who's in that, looking to decide what is that next chapter going to be like in life. Or maybe they're facing an empty nest, which is a lot of fun, BTW.
Was that your experience?
Yes.
Did you climb the corporate ladder, or were you the empty nester? How does this play into your personal experience?
All of the above. So I began working with leaders many, many years ago. I was a leader. I have coached hundreds of leaders. And at some point I felt like I got this little divine tap on the shoulder saying I needed to work with women leaders. And so I did. I am a coach and a facilitator. I conduct leadership retreats for corporate teams and all. But all of the tools that I teach, I use myself first.
Sure.
So this was a product. You know, research is me search for me. So everything that I was, you know, looking into for myself is what I share with my clients. And it's not that I have all the answers. It's more like I've asked all those questions.
You've got the curiosity bug to try and figure out what can make us better leaders. Right before the interview, I met your daughter over in the corner. How does this play into motherhood as we talk about this being a book kind of geared toward women?
Very much so, because you know, I think we're too often we're going, like I said, wherever the tide takes us and not taking the time to be intentional. I know there was a certain period of my life when I had the littles like you all do, and it was survival mode, baby. I mean, that was it.
It feels like that a lot.
As good as it got. And then I started to take a step back because I had some career experiences that I can look at those and say, okay, I know what I don't want to do. I don't want to do that, and I don't want to do that, but what do I want to do? And that became the quest. I wanted to figure out what I wanted to do. And so I was very much into motherhood, but I knew I had contributions to make to the world. So that's when I got on this quest to figure out what is my role in life and what should I be doing, what is meant for me to be doing. And I work with my clients to do that for themselves. Too often we're fed a definition of success, and it's not necessarily your definition of success. It's what society has told us is success.
Yeah, I like that. So we've got to define success for ourselves so that we can then pursue it.
Yes.
Live and Lead by Choice, Not by Chance. That's the name of the book by Jennifer Ledet. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. A local author from Thibodeau. We really appreciate you being on.
Thank you so much for having me. I wish everyone a Merry Christmas as well.
Thank you so much. Same to you.